Hi, Scorpio. This is your general reading for what you need to know right now. This is going to be a general reading for everybody under the sign of Scorpio, so some things may not apply. If you would like, or I recommend you watching the videos for your rising and your moon signs so you can get a complete picture. Of course, if you want a personal detail reading, which I also recommend, contact me at violetbutterflyspirituality@gmail.com. Okay, Scorpio, so we're going to get started. So, first off, Scorpio, in your recent past, this could be you following your bliss, following your heart. You could have dealings with another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This was you being compassionate, sensitive. You may have presented someone with an offer of love, traveled for love. Someone may have traveled to you for love as well. But this is just a general feeling of bliss, of compassion, and of wanting to offer love to someone and to travel for love as well. Pull my sleeves down. Sorry about that. Okay. So, in your present situation, Scorpio, it looks like there's a situation where there may have been some arguments, some going back and forth over like text messages, emails, social media. There may have been a feeling of having to defend your choices. This is someone kind of rushing into battle, kind of jumping into battle, ready to defend themselves at a moment's notice. This is fast moving energy. So this is an issue that probably came and go, it came and it went really fast. Since this is a fast moving issue, it could be something with social media. A lot of times, if you feel like someone's attacking you on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, you feel the need to kind of go into battle and, defend your choices and defend yourself against these attacks. You could have been dealing with an air sign, Aries. I'm sorry, not Aries. Well, it could have been an Aries as well, but an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But if not, this is someone who is impulsive, someone who is usually ready to go into battle, someone who is an intellectual. Since this deals with communication, this is more of like verbal battles, kind of back and forth. But also, it's a fast moving situation. So they may be kind of verbal battles that come really quick and then they end really quick as well. Also, you may be with this proposal, you may be rushing around and trying to get, things ready for a wedding. Maybe you just got engaged and you're like, I gotta hurry up and rush in. Also, this could be the person on a white knight. Maybe you when you got this proposal, when you proposed to someone, someone else wasn't happy with it, so it could be that situation, that type of situation as well. Your immediate future, Scorpio, it looks like there's going to be some movement, some travel over water or near water, or just improvement and progress. This is the card of, if you've been going through any turmoil, you're going to be moving on to calmer waters. The boat is carrying swords, so you're going to be kind of carrying your troubles with you to these calmer waters, but they are calmer waters. They're turbulent waters. So your thoughts will, they might still be muddled a little bit, or you might still feel a little bit of burdens or have a little bit of unfinished business. But in general, things are getting better. It could be this traveling for love that you're doing. If you can see, there's water at the bottom of the card. So maybe someone's coming to meet you. Maybe you're going across the country and they're going to meet you at the airport or Greyhound bus station, Amtrak station, or however you're traveling. It could be that as well. Also, it could be messages flying back and forth because you're trying to get ready for a trip as well. Maybe someone's not happy that you're wanting to move maybe way across the country or something like that. Maybe you're moving from like one coast to the other, and people are unhappy. The major influence is, this is messages about love, birth, baby showers, weddings. Someone could be pregnant. That could be why there's this rushing around of trying to get ready for a wedding, because somebody's pregnant, or it could be why there are verbal messages, angry messages flying back and forth because somebody's pregnant and they feel like this person's not ready. With this being a page, this is someone who, pages are inexperienced, like they're excited and ready to go and ready to learn and ready to do new things, but they're kind of inexperienced. Page of Cups is usually Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, so you may have children. There may be children that are influencing this move, or if you had issues with children or with younger people, there's going to be an improvement with that situation as well. Obstacle is making a departure. It looks like you may have wanted to move, but there was some delays. The obstacle could also be maybe you travel too much. Maybe this person wants to offer you, some love, but you're always all over the place. One minute you're here, that maybe your job probably keeps you traveling a lot, so that's an obstacle. Or maybe just obstacles like delays with travel, like travel plans being canceled, people not being able to meet up at certain times, cars breaking down, planes being delayed, that sort of thing. Just delays with travel, delays with messages about travel too. There could be a want of waiting for, some messages to come in as well. And what would be helpful is it looks like you have two different decisions to make, but you might be sitting on this situation and not wanting to make a decision, avoiding a situation. It would help you to face the music and go ahead and make a decision. There might be two hard decisions for you to make. It could be that you're trying to decide between, do you stay where you are or do you move? You could be trying to decide between two people, what was in your past with or your with the one you got the offer from, and this more intellectual person, this more aggressive person. So one is more aggressive, more intellectual. They're not as emotional. They tend to do a lot of verbal sparring, and the other is more compassionate, sweet. Wears their heart on their shoulder. They're great to travel with, great to spend time with. But you like this one's mindset. You like this one that's, when you connect with people intellectually, it's hard to tear that apart. Even if you do fall in love with somebody, once someone's minds click, that's kind of one of the strongest connections you can have. So maybe this person found out that you got engaged, and there was some messages back and forth like, we were supposed to get engaged or something of that matter. But you're thinking about the choice that you made. You could be thinking, did I make the right choice? Also, this upcoming situation, of having to travel or trying to make progress, it's a situation where you may feel unsure, like you're excited about the situation, but you're really unsure about whether it's the right decision for you, the right change for you. And you may be avoiding making the situation. Maybe you have somebody coming to you say, hey, I gave you this offer, I'm giving you this offer of love, and you might be sitting on the situation and procrastinating because you have other things going on, other things you have to take care of, other things that your mind that's keeping you from making a decision about this. And the outcome, Scorpio, is there will be a change. Now, if you've been having a run of bad luck, this is the card of your luck turning back around. Luck goes in cycles. Nobody is lucky all the time. This is definitely a card of change. This change could come. This is a 10 card, so it could come July 10th. I want to say July 10th. I don't want to say as far out as October. Um, or someone's birthday could be in October as well. But in general, there is a big change that's coming. This is like the universe working in your favor. So maybe the universe is kind of putting things together so that these delays can turn around and so that you can move. Let's go ahead and clarify, Scorpio, and see what else we can see here. Okay, so yes, definitely procrastinating about a situation. Um, so in the recent past, this offer, it was an offer for a new opportunity, new spark, new job, new social life. It was just something new beginning. This is a spark. This is planting a seed. So this was an offer to plant the seed of love. This could be literally planting a seed, as in someone getting pregnant, a man planting his seed, and then someone gets pregnant. It could be that too. There could be a feeling of, we're having so much sex that someone might end up pregnant. It could be that with this person as well. But this offer that they gave you, it was something that kind of brought you back to life. You may have been feeling down and out, but it's definitely something that renewed a spark in you and kind of got you to see a lot of new beginnings that were possible for you. So recently with this Knight of Swords, it looks like it has to do with someone's ego. Maybe someone's ego is bruised. You see the two people, the Knight of Wands and then the Six of Wands on this card, they're facing away from each other. So it could be one person with this way, one person with that way. It could have been ego issues tied into it as well. Um, this person is riding off in victory. So it's like this person got what they wanted and this person kind of went off just to grumble and be mad about it and complain about it and things like that. Or these could be messages about a victory that came in. Maybe you told someone, hey, I'm happy. I got this really good offer. And, now, the Ace of Wands that you had turned into Six Wands, turned into victory. And you're probably just, celebrating it and, feeling like the people's champ because you got this dream offer that just completely revitalized you. This is where you're at right now. Also, this could be the card of maybe if you have an ex that's angry that you moved on, they could be like parading around and showing off and trying to put on a show to make you jealous. That happens too. In your immediate future with this moving on, it looks like there's going to be, first of all, improvement with finances. The King of Pentacles is an older person, could be a Cancer, but Capricorn, Scorpio, I keep saying water sign, so it could be a water sign, someone who is an earth sign with water in their chart or vice versa. Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus is who this person is or could be. Or if not that sign, there's someone who is stable, someone who is reliable, someone who is good with money. This might be a business owner. This might be someone that you're with who is older than you. You might be traveling for business. There might be some improvement because of this person. Maybe this is someone who hires you to work for their business and then you have to travel. It might be investments that you made. Maybe you made some bad investments, but you could be recouping that money and, kind of bringing things back around to where they were at first. But in your immediate future, this is just someone who you can lean on, someone who can be a rock for you. And like I said, this is someone who you could be moving for, or, this is a business that is improving, finances that are improving and allowing you to move. Maybe your business finally takes off and you can finally go ahead and, move away from turbulent waters that you were in because you finally have the finances and the stability to do so. And major influence with the Page of Cups with this message about love. It looks like it has to do with, actually, some of you may be in creative work. Some of you may be artists, writers, painters, what have you. This offering that came in could have been since it's a page, it's a small offering at the beginning. So it might be an internship or maybe like a part-time job or something like that. But it was definitely something that is your heart's desire with this Ace of Wands. It could have been a new job. Like I said, something but more like an internship or a part-time job. And it's a situation where you are getting a chance to show off what you can do. You see the two people are watching the one guy he's making these, stars for the church, and he's like a sculptor or something, whatever word that is for people that do that, carve that stuff. That's a sculptor or something. But he's getting a chance. This is getting a chance to show off what you can do. With the Page of Cups, it's something that's exciting, but it's scary at the same time. You feel like a newbie, but you also feel like you can handle whatever comes your way. This could also be a message about working with someone, having teamwork with someone. As far as a baby shower, pregnancy announcement, maybe you need to keep some things under wraps and you need someone's help. You need to work with the team to keep it under wraps as well. Or you may be, because there is a message about a baby or a message about love, you could be working with the team. Maybe you're doing some wedding planning your wedding, and you're working with the team to go ahead and get that wedding planned. Since the Three of Pentacles came up with the King of Pentacles, it could be this person is giving you a chance to show off what you can do, or this could be your wedding planner or someone that's helping you to plan something, as far as your growth with money, growth with finances, and things of that nature. And the obstacle with the Knight of Wands, with these delays and no travel and no movement, it looks like this. It looks like your obstacle with the Temperance. A lot of times, this can be addictions. A lot of times, this can be people who have addiction, alcohol, drugs, what have you. But the addiction is out of control. This is just a card of not having balance. Something is unbalanced. Something is off. Maybe two people. Maybe you're trying to blend things together to have the right schedule with someone. Maybe because you travel so much, the obstacle is you can't get the right balance of life, work, career, love all together. You can't get your routine together because there's all this travel. um you kind of need to, if you haven't been being patient about something, you might need patience. Temperance is a card of patience, moderation, waiting. In general, there needs to be a healing with a situation as well, a healing regarding a Knight of Wands in your life, an Aries, Leo, or Sag in your life. But in general, things are out of balance. It could be because, this person is always kind of jumping off and having to go and travel, or maybe you feel like moving would throw your life out of balance. Maybe you feel like it's a new city. You're like, I don't know anything about this new city. I'll have to learn new routine, new things, and blah, 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 meet new people, learn where the town hall is, police department, all this other stuff. And you're like, that would just throw my life out of whack right now. Maybe that's how you feel. Helpful. Make a decision. Make a decision. Now, the thing is, you're sitting on these two decisions, on this decision you have to make because you feel like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, but actually you're not. You actually have two good options, and one option is like you have the chance to work in partnership with somebody, and it could be with this King of Pentacles. Two of Wands, a lot of times, is partnership, joint partnership. It's the next step after the ace. After you've planted the seed, now you have the two. Now you can take the next step. It's still in the beginning stages, but what would help you out is maybe to go ahead and take that next step with that person. Don't just sit on this decision. Go ahead and look at the decision clearly. If you notice the person has on blindfold, they can take the blindfold off and turn around and see everything that's in front of them, but they're choosing not to because they feel like the two decisions are weighing heavily. Their swords are on her shoulders, so they're weighing heavily on her shoulders. So, just don't sit. The longer you sit on a decision and not make a decision and avoid it, the worse off it'll be. It's like keeping a lid on a boiled pot, okay? So you want to go ahead, and it would help you out to make this joint partnership and to take the next step. Like I said, it's just a beginning. He has the world in his hands. It's a small world, but it's a step forward that will balance your finances the way that you want them to, or that will stabilize your life in a way that you haven't realized yet. And the outcome with this change, it looks like the outcome with this change, this moving on, is going to bring a change in finances, but it's like you'll be multitasking. Like with this new business, you might have more than one business. You might have many irons in the fire, or you may have three different creative ventures. Maybe you're what they call them, the model, singer, or actor, or dancer, singer, I don't know, chef, whatever. You might have three different ventures or three different creative projects that you want to do. But if you have this change is going to come, it's going to bring a change to you having to balance your finances. You're going to go from, trying to, balance your finances, trying to, what's the saying, rob Peter to pay Paul. Like you may have had to borrow from one person to pay back another. There's going to be a change with that, and it's going to be brought about because of this stabilization, because of this King of Pentacles. Like I said, it's a situation that you feel unsure about, but it's definitely something that is going to bring you stability. You're going to get a chance to show off what you can do, to show your talent, show your skills. If there's issues with you having to travel, you just need to be patient while you find the right work life balance. Like, don't rush. The Knight of Wands tends to rush. Don't rush around and think that you don't have time. You do have time to find the right balance that you'll need. And then balance with your finances. You know, you'll be able to find the balance with your finances that you need, but change coming to your finances, but it's definitely a good change. Okay? All right, Libra. So that is your reading. If you would like a specific detail reading with me, you can contact me at violetbutterflyspirituality@gmail.com. Okay? Bye.